Well, hello. It's Unicorns of Love 45 and Eve, live in the flesh. I went to sleep. I got work late yesterday. Anyway, we're about to check what's in the energy, babies. Okay, babies? How y'all doing today? It's Thursday. Well, it's the end of the world. They didn't know how to play the game. Oh, wow. The setup and objectives and the instructions was the final bonus challenge, baby. And they lost, baby, and it was magically meant to be that it was going to be totally over for these people, baby. Yep. And this was a bonus linked to something, some type of content. The purpose, the objective of why you. They was instructed, they had the objection, and they thought they had the setup. They thought they knew how to play the game, but it was be over before they started, even if they gained. That's why it's the end of the world as they know it. Why? Because this was the final challenge, baby. Mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. You have conquered everything, and this was linked to a family making it off of you. The games, the betrayal, the delusions, learning about magic, purpose, understanding, underestimating, jumping before investigating, and I can just keep going on the doggone list. The ones all the way to the tens, baby. And that finally you have officially, let me say that again, officially won, baby. Why? Because you had cleaned up all your mess, baby. That's why you're getting your doggone wishes. The fountain of youth, baby. And they was trying to steal it and clean it up. And that's what the ancestors are doing for you, baby. You are getting all your wishes because you cleaned up your shit. That's why, babies, you was able to sailing, take you away to where you needed to be. And that's why you're getting doors of opportunities knocking on your door, baby. Yes, baby. This is good, baby. What else, baby? What else? This is grand, baby. So get excited because you're about to gain and gain and gain like you ain't never gained before, baby. Yes. Not just opportunities, babies, but rewards. Compensations for all your pain and suffering, baby. Because, baby, you went through a lot, but look at you now, baby. You ain't stressing the day. No. You ain't stressing the day. Ain't it a good thing? Because you had the knowledge. You had the codes. You had the keys to success, to life, to pain, agony, you name it, baby. You knew the codes to deframe it, to regain it. So you can sail away from the monkeys that was trying to steal everything away. You had the knowledge, baby, that lit fire upon a serious situation. And this is a 911, baby. Yes, it is, because it's time to be at peace, baby. And this been happened when the sun set. Because behind the scenes, baby, everything was frozen. Because they've been watching videos repetitively, getting the knowledge, getting the information that they needed, baby, to free you. And this was hitting. Also the items that was hidden, meaning where they can find and locate hidden information in zips, computers, phones, you name it. They found the hidden items that they needed to put it all together. And that's what froze the whole situation behind the scenes, baby. But everybody's in love with you, baby. You're a beloved character. Somebody think like you're a Disney character. They're having cloudy days, baby. There's a storm a-coming. Yep, baby, and a lot of people are fighting. Yep. The crabs in the buckets. Yep. The superheroes, you name it, they all coming in, baby. In the middle of the night. And then behind here you got the Buddhists, The spiritual people way in the back, baby. Yeah, baby, they sending in attacks, baby, for you, baby. That's why these people getting cloudy days and storms are coming their way. Because the real found out what they were doing and they're sending their attacks in for you, baby, without you knowing. They took a leap, baby, for this chance. And they coming in, baby. Far away. Y'all remember that area where in the desert they had that this element, baby. You know, look deep, baby. Behind a town, in a small town, in the back where all people don't go around, something was buried, baby, underground. Somebody found something, astronomy or something buried historical in the ground that has them flying in a small town. And they're taking a leap. Something linked to a small town, baby. And you got a lot of people traveling behind what was found. I wonder what that is, baby. Could be something historical deep that links up to evidence and more information about this world's cycle. We in trouble. The crabs in the baskets? Well, passing around the bad apples, baby. One apple spoiled this whole bunch. So, explaining it, baby, for you to understand it, darling. It took one to fool the whole bunch that took them all down and turned them bad. Because they didn't take a chance to investigate the situation, so they just jumped in and came into a whole Dixieland of calm. Storms, rainy days, and crying nights, baby. While you get to celebrate, baby, and take flight. Why, they're in their emotions, baby, heavily, and it's an overflow, baby, that they're trying to portray in the dark like they're happy. That's a whole lot of people in their emotions, darlings, behind this, baby. Yep, and it's coming in fast, baby. You about to flower and sprout. It's about that time, baby, to get into new soil, baby. So you can really flourish, baby, and look at all the twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Somebody's wondering, who are you? And I wish I could meet you. That's what somebody's saying about you. And they're wishing upon a star, baby. And that's the tea, baby. So go ahead and get your teacup and pour it in. Sit back and sip up. I like black tea. Yeah, that's what I'm drinking this morning, baby. Yeah, black tea. Yep. And guess what? At midnight, everything changed and celebrations came in Dixieland. And I'm talking about the good Dixieland. You know, in the astral world. The ancestors are celebrating it is about to come down to the earthly world. Are you ready to go to the ball? Because at 12 o'clock, everyone falled. And it was a celebrating. And look at the flag, baby. Look at the flag, baby. At midnight, they had to let it go. It wasn't going to last, yo. And that's the major tea. Would you like to sip some out the cup? Because this is choking everybody up, baby. Yep, it is, baby. 8 minutes in, baby. What else is going on? Yep. And this is happening fast for these crabs in a bucket. They're out of there. They got poured out on their ass, baby. Because they didn't see the signs. They wasn't paying attention. And they wasn't even listening, baby. That's why they got poured out, baby. And it came in a rapid pace, baby. And you're getting hats tilted to you, madam. Congratulations, darling. Because these hogs are getting togged. I wonder what that means. Anyway, these hogs are getting tied up, baby, badly. Because you see the future, baby, and you real, baby. And somebody thought they had it in their hands. And you said, no. And they had to put their flag up. Everybody had to surrender so you can direct your own life, baby. And again, the bells are ringing, alarms are singing, baby. Wow. And this is all around the world. This is over in the, where you go over the waters and stuff. So this is all around the world. Speakers of you, baby. Alarms, attacks, terrorists, bad stuff, but there are also good things going for you too, baby. Like love and marriage. Because you learned the steps on how to climb success which made you go brighter than all. Baby, the stairs to heaven. Tables are turning, baby, because you are a diamond shining bright, baby, and people want to be loyal to you. Why? Because they want to sitting at the dock of the bay and waste their time. And that's what you're going to be able to do sooner than you think, baby. Yes, because what was done to you in the past has finally dug up at last. And this is what anchored you in. Linked to the gatekeepers and linked to you had the keys to life and death situations, baby. And God said it was enough. Because why? You finally getting your affinity. Ooh. And they better be cautious, baby, because they are getting notification. Who? The fishes, baby. That's who. Everybody who was against you, boo-boo. Because they didn't know the rules. And they wanted the wishing lamp. Just like in Aladdin. When Jafar told Aladdin, pass me the lamp. And Aladdin looking down, well, I'm still in the cave, baby. You see the tricks? But oh, God was there with him. Even if it was a genie man. As he said, you ain't never had a friend like me. You hear me? And this is linked to nature too, baby, and that you so natural at what you do. That's why everybody's shining bright like an apple, and that's why God loves you, because you are the apple of God's eye. The one that was sent to rejuvenate the world, to show love again. And that not everybody's a bad apple, baby. And the clock ran out for them for sure, baby. And it's your time, and that's what the ancestors said. Against these villains, they know you getting your 10 of pentacles, baby. Because the wheel's in your favor, and you are heavily protected. That's why they're in a hurt situation. It's a 9-1-1. Because you got to take flight like a kite. You knew how to take off and still sail right. And all the birds are chittering, chatting, and chatting about you. And they also talking about these fools that was the monkeys in a barrel, and now they're getting rolled out because London bridges fell out. It crumbled so bad, baby, they couldn't even cross over to get back to fix it. Because they ran out of time, baby. Who? The 3 blind mice. And that's why you're still crowned, baby. And your crown is shining more brighter than ever. And they're shipwrecked. And that's the truth, baby. A lot of people got some smokes in their house. They got problems, baby. Better clean up your plate and eat all of it too, baby. Yep, because this person's just traveling and they climbing a ladder. And that is the truth, baby. Now let's get to some tarot, baby. Let's get to some tarot. Yeah. All right, Father, in the name of Jesus, protect our energy, baby. We call back all our energy. We call back our power. And anybody who's talking ill will against your growth, your powers, your gifts, your intuitive, may it return back whatever they claim that was ill will, that claim you can't gain. We're going to reverse it and tell them they better be ashamed, because whatever come out their mouth come back to them. You hear me? So, let us, Father, speak through me, Father, the truth of the past, present, and what's to come, and the meanings of what's happening right now, this very moment. Give us the juice, Father. Tell us what it is and how we should move. And to improve our situations, baby. Our life status, baby. Our investments, baby. And how we're going to keep climbing the ladder. You hear me? To success in all things in your life. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And lovingly. Because why? We are here to let the soul grow, baby. All right, Father. What's going on in the kitchen, baby? A whole lot of wickedness. They still trying to cook up some bull crap that ain't gonna work. They better throw it down the garbage disposal and throw it away. I don't know why these people keep playing the game. Babies, it ain't working, baby. Better luck next time, baby, when you come back on this earth, if you even get a chance to, baby. Because if y'all don't get to cleaning up your mess, you won't have another chance to return. When I split the deck, Somebody's in their head about this major change with the 5 of cups, baby. How did they get the castle? They want to celebrate, baby, because they know you about to go from ground bottom to the top, baby. And that's what got everybody in their head, baby, with the hangman, baby. That's just cutting the date, baby. That's the real moral behind the scenes. Everybody want to figure out how you gained all your things, baby. And when is it going to come back to you? Because they know that you won again, baby. All right, peekies. All right, my lovies. What's going on, baby? Father, in the name of Jesus. Tell her what's going on, bookies. That somebody stuck. All right, baby. Because you healed. Ooh, somebody found out you was healed. 3 of 4s. Your heart is glowing, baby. And it's pumping. That means you healed. Yes, baby. Let's keep going. Hold on, babies. Let's keep going, baby. Yes, somebody finding out you healed. Hello. Hey, another thing, baby. If y'all want to meditate and get your heart alignment, I made up, and I've been singing. I sung it on Facebook a long time ago. But when I was at work, this little baby, she was a little blind baby. But she was in a little, feelings or something like that. And I told her, you having a bad day? And this is what you do, baby. Whenever you're getting confused or just lost or just want to breathe, baby, just remember the colors of the rainbow. The colors of your alignment, your chakras, okay? And you say it like this. And I promise you it works. It brings the kid out of you, baby. In your heart, you'll feel it. Your heart will start warming up and it'll feel like warm fire all over you. But a good feeling, baby. Heat that rises. And your heart gonna feel lighter, baby. Now, you ready to hear me out? Good morning, everybody. I didn't put my teeth in. All right, baby, but notice you heal, baby, okay? But this is what you say, baby. And teach little babies this, too. It'll help their heart chakra grow, too. They won't even realize it, baby. Red and yellow and pink and green. Purple and orange and blue. Heart chakras, red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue, relaxing the mind, body, the soul to align so you can physically grow. You hear me, baby? Let's say it again. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. Your heart chakras align everything to bring you brand new, baby. Don't y'all feel the tingling sensation? That's how you make life grand. That's how you switch your situations and you switch your thought process and you can decompose an old blueprint so a new blueprint can grow. DNA reconstruction of a body, mind, and soul. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. Your heart chakras are very important to you, baby, regardless what anybody tells you. It improves you, baby, without you even knowing what you just done moments ago. You just aligned your mind to align with your soul so your heart can start pumping and growing. Look at that. I love it. All right, baby. Now, y'all ready? So, being the fact that you healed, we just had to take a little segment to get your hearts pumping again and that tingling sensation to grow up that body spine so you can straighten up and align and say, I am who I say I am, baby. I am divine. You know what I'm saying? All right, baby. So, not only are you healed, but your finances are about to heal too, baby. Look at that with the 8 of Pentacles, baby. Your money about to grow. Climb the ladder. Let's climb the ladder. Let's climb the ladder and let's get it back right. Right. So this links to your money too, baby, and how it's going to heal so God can help improve you. Ooh, it's a good day today, y'all. Hold on. How y'all doing, baby? I don't know. I just woke up happy. Hold on, babies. So, They going to jail, baby. They bonded to a messed up situation. I don't know what they was thinking. They money bound, they hearts bound, and everything. Y'all, I don't think they can be saved this time. Yep, because it's over, baby. There's funerals coming, baby, for community, societies, secret societies, or organizations are crumbling, baby. Because they didn't listen to the Father, the Son, or the Spirit to balance out their life situations that put their lights out. That's the soul, baby. And that's the four swans, baby. And that's what's behind the scenes, hidden in the dark behind their symbols of their trickery and treachery. Their trickery and treachery. P.I., Private Eye, and the authorities have found out why. Linked. Whoa. The star card. You coming in fast to some starlight, celebration light. There's all kind of lights on you, baby, because your soul is bright, so bright, baby. They can see it through your eyes, your mind, and it's coming out your pores. Hold on, y'all, because the star clock, you about to fly high. You know, like Aston Martin, take off. Hold up, y'all. Okay, baby boogies. And that's what the star card. And somebody with a stork in the back, they've been praying on the wishing star that they can pregnate you, because they like your body, boo-boo. Somebody is intrigued by you, baby. And that's linked to the King of Pentacles. The man right here. The man right here. The money says, I got money for you, baby, to make your life full of thrills, baby. This one's funny. This King of Pentacles tickles my soul, baby. This one here is a funny one. But he wants to help you grow. He's a tickling soul, baby. This one I have you laughing a lot, baby. His humor. Yes, baby. But they in their heads if you'll approve of them. My God. Lord have mercy. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. But he found out his wife. Oh, shoot. They getting rid of their wife because they found out how they was getting their power with the sun card was stealing to try to one-up you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The King of Pentacles married a demonic spirit. And they was using your power, baby, to steal him away. To try to one-up, to gain. Oh, shit. But the Wheel of Fortune turned in your favor, baby. Oh, shit. Hold on. The Wheel of Fortune came. The Wheel of Fortune came in your favor, baby. That's why the Spirit's taking you away with the Chariot. With the, Six of Wands, baby. Because there was a major change, and they didn't want to change in order to gain, baby. And somebody found out that's why the purples are knocking at their door, baby. The purples gonna be knocking at your door. I said the purples gonna be knocking at your door. We said the purples gonna be knocking at your door. That's what made a whole stop come to a whole situation, baby. Because why? They didn't know your true alignment of your storyline was already protected. That's why your intuitive gifts have never left you, baby. Because it was blood tied by the blood of Jesus, baby, that protected your whole season. For the rest of your fucking life. So y'all can keep trying. But this is a sealed bind that's protected so tight. You can't even breathe a little piece of air in the mixer. That's how tight it is. Ain't happening, baby. That's why you're in your thoughts, baby, and confused and trying to figure out what to do, baby. Because there's no land for you to travel. You're so far away, baby. You're confused. And that's the Three of Wands, baby. How? What can I do? That's the question, fool. That you was closed off, baby. With the Two of Wands, and they feel like you're closed off, baby. Because you don't know. Why? Are you closed off because you're in your thoughts? Yeah, behind your protection. Yep. And that you finally walked away from bullcrap. And you're letting God lead you the way for real love, baby. That's why he's granting you your abundance, baby. Your Ace of Pentacles. And somebody in their thoughts far away, baby. And they're also, with your abundance and what God doing for you, it grounded you, baby. So you can claim your stand. You can claim Just like Christopher Columbus said, I's the truth. You are claiming who you are, and you're marking it. You're standing tall, baby. You got the whole world in your hand. You got you in your hands, baby. Finally, baby. And they all in their emotions because they couldn't victimize you, baby, with the Nine of Wands and the doggone King of Pentacles, this masculine, this magician here, too. You are a dang gone good magician. Not only did you make a magician on getting in finances, baby, but you also did it to gain your beginning, your new beginning. Baby, you cold-blooded, baby. Congratulations. We ain't stressing today. No, we ain't stressing today. I don't know about y'all. It's Thursday today, but we not stressing today. Better not be, baby. But they are. They stressing they sleep behind all they burdens, baby. And that's with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Because you was able to place yours down while they stressing. You not, baby. You relax. Sleeping good, looking pretty every day. Baby, yes. But this is what you did for you. You magically made your finances and your new beginnings be the best thing you can ever do for your life. You changed, baby, and you healed. And that's why everybody mad. Because you now being able to gain. And you the real magician, baby. And they was trying to give all your stuff away while you was loving yourself, baby. And that's with the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Good girl, baby. That's why you're getting your wish fulfillment. You're getting it all, baby. The dogs, the cats, the man, the family, and the new baby. Because the opportunity coming to you because somebody really want to be in love with you. And it's ordained. This one's sent to you. This opportunity, baby. You're going to feel like you in the Garden of Eve, baby. I'm talking about it's going to be so swell and so good and so pure. This is not going to be a game, baby, when this one comes to you, baby. And that's the fucking truth. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's time to celebrate, baby, because you about to get a union. Ooh! My whole body got tingly off of that one. And that's with the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups, baby. And somebody also had a union that kind of crumbled because they had other things going on, baby. And I ain't just talking about a new honey. I'm talking about other stuff they got caught up in, baby. And that's why they all in emotion, because God love you. With the Ace of Cups, baby. Because why? You are the truth, baby. With the High Priest coming through, baby. You are rooted, grounded, and you have the knowledge that nobody knew that you could hold, baby. Which is linked to the reading of the scrolls, baby. And somebody pissed and mad and furious about this information, baby. And they coming in fast. Why? Because they were trying to bully you, baby. Now they ashamed, baby. Because they didn't gain a thing. And that was with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups. They offer you some piss in a cup. Fuck that shit. Pour the shit out, baby. Because you sitting here pretty uddy, single penny. Baby, Nine of Pentacles, you about to be the Ten of Pentacles. And that's judgment for these fools, baby. Because of the betrayal, baby. Linked to the Queen of Swords. And you standing firm on this about this fake shit. This is a page of being immature, causing illusions and choices behind wrong reasons. And that is, hold on, y'all, Seven of Cups, baby. And there's messages coming, baby. Eight of Swords, baby. Fast forward movement, baby, because this ain't nothing but love, baby. And somebody taking a leap, that's Nine of Cups, baby. And this group, you already know, they fighting and they don't know who the hell they fighting. They fighting their spirit, their self, their family, their mind. They don't know how to align, y'all. They don't know how to align, y'all. They don't know how to align, y'all. And they not divine, baby. They going crazy. Anyway, they'll be alright, baby, once they figure out how to say red and yellow and pink and blue, purple and orange. Sorry, I did it wrong. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. And their heart chakras get aligned and then they'll become divine, baby. It ain't about your dime, baby, or your process or your status, baby. It's about how to align your body to align with God so you can get it right so you don't take a fall, baby. Anyway, oh, it's 28. We're gonna keep going, baby. Oh, hey. Hey, good morning. Let's go on with the show. All right, babies. I got Wi-Fi now. I be waiting, baby. I ain't lying to y'all. I got that Wi-Fi. I got some Wi-Fi. Anyway, babies, okay, Father, we go on to who, what, when, and where, and how. Who are these people involved? Who we talking about? Bottom of the deck, the mama. Maria could be her name. Middle name. Last name. First name. However they do it. The third, fourth, 15th name. You know. Could be Latino. Alright, baby. Oh, snap. They know they're not getting this money. It ain't coming to you, mama. And they get notification. They mad to the motherfucker. They mad like a motherfucker, baby. They mad like a motherfucker, baby. Because the money ain't coming your way, baby. Not to this mama. It don't belong to them. And they mad. Why? Because they go to jail. The marshals are here. The federals are here. The British are here. Type shit. I'm talking about these popos, authorities, these people that been investigating is wrapping it up with these big wigs, they little partners in this little fish that they wanted to hold on to, and they get notification that this money is not coming to them. Nope. And they're getting notification, fast notification to these mad behinds because they get notifications that the money belongs to you. And it's coming to a mommy, baby. They're getting their money back. They're getting the notification. These people mad as hell, including the big wigs that thought they was the shiniest, brightest yellow bucket, and they looking like bumblebees. But you know, we have to save the bees. You hear me? What's that little comedy dude? He says, me and my homeboy was sitting there, and we were smoking. I may not know all the words, so shut up. You hear me? But he says, his homeboy said, why are you watching the show here? He said, hold on, it's informant. You feel me? I'm enlightening you how to save yourself from being a mad-ass motherfucker and salty as hell. And so it keeps going. Let's go back to the comedy man. My son introduced me to the man on the TV. And he was like, we got to save the bees, okay? So we're trying to save the bees, but we can't save the bees because they already fucked up. Okay? So understand, the bees can't be saved, baby. So they mad as hell because notification came that the money's coming back your way, baby. So you're getting your money. You know, everything recycles back. So you never miss what was really meant for you. And when God say it's coming back, baby, it's coming back to you. And they mad as hell because they get notification. No more stealing of your money out all these accounts that they got overseas and stuff that your mama then was getting investigated by the federals that she don't know that you know about, baby. Transferring them accounts and stuff overseas, baby. Link to the banks from back in the day, baby. Notifications coming your way that the money's coming back my way, baby. And they mad as hell because the marshals didn't let them know. They all going in jail. It's a whole lot of raids. It's a whole lot of people going to jail, baby. And this is a 911 for the illusions that they painted against you. You taught these people a whole lot of lessons, baby. Hooty-hoo! About money situations, baby. And how to invest and be natural about your shit. So somebody can give it back to you and say, hello. Because when the federals get their money, you get your money back too. And all my money back in the day was federal, boo-boo. Let me teach you a lesson about that. Anything linked to the government, even if they're scammers, the rule is the rule is the rule, baby. You must follow the rules, baby, to improve a situation, baby. And linked to the government systematic system, if you did anything linked to the government and made government official, meaning real life money, stocks, bonds, crypto coins, zil coins, you name it. I did it all, baby, on technology, meaning through my phone. I worked a job and did everything on phones, baby, and it was all legit. But it was all federal, linked to stocks, bonds. I worked with the Twin Towers, did marketing and everything, baby. That was all federal that I've never received, baby. So it comes back, and when you're investing in stocks and bonds, baby, let me tell you the codes of how to go. 6 months, 3 years, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years before you even get your payout, baby. But they let you aware through notification that your money's coming to you. But people put you in bad situations to make you move from your location so they can paint an illusion on how to receive your payment. I never got not one money because I was always moving before my payout came to me. Even when I was at my mama's house and I worked for Twin Towers in 2017. I had my own broker too. So that broker got money, but I never received mine, and it was equal share, baby. Also with your wallets. They lying to you when they say they can't give it back. Yes, they can. The federal and the CIA, they dialogue all money, baby. Trust me, these people are more on their pennies linked to the government than you could be. You hear me? So don't think and be confused that they don't know where all the money going, fools. That's what got these people trapped up. That's why they coming in through, because you're a talent. You are a natural at what you're doing, and you're talented, baby. Shut your mouth, and that's what got the elders looking closely, rubbing their cats like, interesting. I like this little girl, little boy. Why don't you contact them? We need to sit down and have a conversation with this one. How can we make them happy? Link to the authorities, baby. Because this circle group found out you just leveled up, boo-boo. Notification! Now they trying to cook up something, but the investigators are already on it, baby. And this is going to link to a celebrity who is trying to be greedy, baby. Link to your growth. Now they looking blank, baby. Why? Because this scheme about their health gonna make you happy. They was trying to scheme you. But this mama health is good, baby. And they couldn't cook up nothing against their health to link them where they're blank. That's why you're able to grow. Because these greedy celebrities are getting investigated for cooking up schemes on how to notify and get level ups, baby. Meaning pay their way to keep going up the game. Even the police want you happy now. Meaning the authorities, higher ups. Everybody's watching, baby. Everybody talking about you. Even the ones that matter, baby, that you don't know of, have approved of you. And they want to come in and say hello because, God damn it, baby, we've been watching you. And you are a damn fool with it. Get your money, baby, because, baby, you can teach a motherfucker. And you a damn good mama, baby. And this is notification. That's why you're getting paid times two, because this illusion is a 911. And it's coming in because they're getting locked up, baby. Linked to these salty fools of high positions that thought they money can pay their way out of a bad situation. But baby, they've been monitoring your health situation for the longest, and this was getting a greedy situation on how to paint a solution. They can't put a pitchfork in your situation no more, or paint an illusion, because too many people was watching you, baby, on how you was healing. Yeah, every now and then I'll crash, man, you know, with my neural issue. It's in the nerve, buddy. It's in the nerve, baby. Hey, y'all want to know what, too? I'm missing chromosomes. I should be living. Which one? 27 and I think she said 22 or 23. I don't know. They was lying probably, but who cares? I'm still able to reinvent my body structure, baby. And I don't get how I'm doing it, but baby, look at me now, baby. Look at me now. And the doctors and them didn't save me. They was being greedy, painting illusions about what was really going on with me, baby. That's why they mad as hell, because they going to jail, because it was a 911 situation. They didn't have care. They was painting an illusion like they was doing something for you. And all they was doing was trying to get your money, baby. And this is notification, and you about to get notification, mama, about somebody wanting to pay you to actually teach some people how to be a natural, baby, at coming through for people and making baby you happy. You want some more ice cream? Yep, I want some ice cream. Anyway, baby, let's keep going. Let me stop playing with y'all, baby. I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all better hear the message within my jokes and crap, because it's serious. Read between the lines, baby. Read between the lines and you'll be divine, baby. Yep, that's why the authorities are out of there, because they blank on how the hell you was able to accomplish this. By the grace of God, baby, and His mercy and His truth, and me following Him and trusting in Him, that He gonna carry me through. That's how I made it through, baby. That's how I leveled up, baby. And this is a 911 for y'all motherfuckers, because a lot of people going crazy. Linked to this copycat who was trying to trap and play a circus with y'all, baby. The old person gone, dead and gone. And it ain't coming back, fools. And then they found out, too, it was twins, baby. Excuse me. Hey, I'm going to say what I say. I'm going to tell the truth. It was twins. That's what the investigator just figured out. They trapped the wrong one, motherfucker. I'm Monique. Not Monica. And that ain't even my twin. Anyway, these people mad as hell, baby. Because you get to grow. And you the pure one? Like a child, baby. Somebody really want to say hello to you. Link to a celebrity. And this is going to be music to your ears. And this is also somebody want to come through. Link to celebrate me, baby. And somebody wrote a song for you, boo-boo. on how you teach a motherfucking lesson and coming through like a army. You know, like the military, baby. You just won a war that nobody even seen coming. They thought they had the good plan out. But I guess the strategy, baby, of eliminating your obstacles, baby, wasn't y'all good profession, was it? Because these rules were something y'all couldn't even calculate or do y'all scientifical, mathematical. Trying to construct the perfect chemical, blew it right in y'all face. Boom! Your jars that was frozen, boom! Your spells of love, lusting and stuff, boom! Your destruction of somebody's whole body core, like you got, boom! Everything exploding for y'all right in your face, baby. And y'all still haven't recollected the thoughts of quit, baby, and sit down and eat your Topanga, which is that pudding they give the old people. And it's nasty. I don't know why y'all give it to them old people. Give them vanilla pudding. Give them some good pudding, banana split. But Topanga? No. It's a horrible chemistry. I don't know why people give that to old people, baby. I don't know. Oh, what they say, Topeka? Topeka? I don't know. It's the T-A-P-I-C-O. And it's pudding, baby, that they give old people. Sit down and go eat that nasty crap. And shut up. And get your blood pressure right. Because you ain't right, baby. You ain't right. And you're about to be turned out and the light's about to go out on your behind. Sit down. Alright, y'all. Yeah, we're going to keep going. And then I'm going to do a little one. Alright, baby. Let's align these. We got some letters. Hey, hold on, though. Come on, baby. What do we got here? We're going to use these stacks right here. That's it. We're not going to do too much of these. Excuse me. Bottom of the deck, baby. As soon as I pull that out, link to your family. We are family. Come on, everybody, with me. Hey, hey, that ain't how we are now, are we, baby? We are family. Hey, come on, everybody, and see. Because it was time for the family. Ooh, it's time for 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 family. It's time, baby, to have a family. I ain't even got a man yet, but he's coming. Don't worry about it. I feel it in my bones. It's time for family. It's time for growth, baby. It's time for family. Ooh, it's time to have a new baby. Ooh, that means some living. And that's all God wanted to tell you. It's time, family. It's time, family. It's time for a family. It's time, baby, to be a family. Solid. And people blank behind this stuff. What you blank for? It's time, family, for y'all to take y'all fall. And me to finally rise where I should have been a long time ago. But I'm here now. I want to tell you I love you. Oh, I just called to say I love you. And this mean it from the bottom of my heart. Somebody really is blank on how it's time for you to have a family. And they want to call and say, but wait, I just called to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, and this person's mature. But they're young. And somebody tricked this person and told him you was a bad match. Somebody in a tan car. No shit. This was a major betrayal. Why the hell you listen to that monkey? Now, you in a bad match in a tan car who was a young person who thought they was mature, but there's a very major. So somebody hooked up with a young person they thought was mature, driving a tan car, and they got the most biggest betrayal. Now they want to sit there and look at you and say, but wait. They blank, but they want to call you and say, I love you. And it's time for a family. Somebody got tricked, baby, with a young person who they thought was a shit and got a major betrayal. And they had a family and they thought it was time. They hooked up with a bad match. Now they want you back as a divine. That's why they want to call you. Meaning they kind of come back in a circle, baby, to tell you they love you. Somebody linked on the 7th, 8. And this has only begun, baby. We've only just begun to live again. You're gonna feel like y'all just begun, like everything started all over, like something, like no matter how bad whatever the past was, baby, you just begun with the good things. So go ahead and count the numbers 7 and 8. So let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10 completion, making 5 a change, baby. 7 and 8, you're gaining, baby. Look at you. You're doing the steps. You're almost to 10. 8 of Pentacles, lining up. You're almost there, baby. 7 and 8. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. July and August, baby. So somebody could be born in July. Somebody could be born in August, baby. That's hooked up with the wrong motherfucker that drives a tan cane. They thought they was mature, but this was a hell of a bad match, man. And they feel majorly betrayed because this motherfucker hooked up with somebody young. Oh, wow. And they had a family with them. They thought it was the time, but now they blank because now they want to call you and say, wait, I just called. I want to tell you what? I love you. And this is only just begun, baby. Ooh, they feel broken like a monkey. And they did this in a slick, meaning they could have been rainy, sleet, slick. And this person hooked up from somebody online. Oh, no. And somebody watching you that's online. Oh, wow. And they want to chase you. They're running, they attract so. They about to chase your ass, baby. And that's all the spirit want to tell you, baby. Holy shit. You got a chaser coming to you who's watching you online, baby. And they've been watching you since this was sleep, and meaning so they found you or whatever. And it's during a sleep time, so somebody was watching you. Sleep means raining. And they feel broken because they just begun to figure out that they want to tell you how much they really love you, baby. And they blank because they messed up the time and had a family with somebody young that they end up betraying you for. This was major. It was a bad match. To see how mature you are. Somebody linked to the 10 car, 10 truck. 7 and 8. July and August, baby. Somebody in August. And somebody who's born in July really likes you and they fucked up, baby. They had a family with somebody young and they feel betrayed. They feel broken. They're not healed. Let them heal, baby. Let them heal. But they do love you, baby. They want to tell you that. But guess what? They already got a family with somebody else. But they watching you online, baby. And they're crying, baby, because they want to be loyal to you. But they wasn't loyal, baby. They were spending thousands and that was completely over, baby. All right, baby. Continuing now. Let's go to our man bites and see what the heck going on with these monkeys. Behind the scenes, baby, somebody crazy as hell. Somebody was crazy as hell on the Wednesday, and they thought they was Putin linked to a priest that now praying for an angel. Why? Because they thought they can run you off by scaring you. Baby, no. Baby, no. Baby, no. This is behind the scenes, behind the scenes, behind the scenes, baby. All this other crap, baby. It's a build-up tension, baby, behind the scenes, baby. That ain't nobody saying shit, but you already aware, baby. These dogs that was loyal to a situation and ain't saying shit now because there's a whole lot of built-up tension that ended a situation to make a change, baby. That's behind the scenes. That's how you gain them, baby. Why? Because somebody lost, baby, and this was this crazy motherfucker on a Wednesday, baby. Linked to family, baby. They want to now be rescued, but they burning, baby. That's them ashes and them bridges. You know, the troll wouldn't let them cross over the bridge. You know what I mean? It was a blockage. They ain't have enough money to pay to get across, baby. And people are stumped behind this, behind the scenes. They ain't saying shit. And they can't blame on you, but they know who they telling on. And that's who getting the blame, baby. They telling on this motherfucker. That's why they last, baby. And you gonna be the first lady, baby. Because they was just acting a part about caring for you, baby. But in the mix of that, they was attacking you. And these attacks are over, baby. Look at the 10. And that change of that caring, it's changing. That acting, changing. Because why? You gained 20 points, baby. Times 2, baby. Change coming for you. Times 2, baby. You're gonna be the first lady. And this over for these people making you last, baby. And trying to blame you. That change, the blame changed to them. Because they got told on, baby. And that's behind the scenes, baby. That people about to be stunned about. Because this person was burning, baby. And all the bridges fell down. Connections and all, baby. And they coming in to rescue you. Why? Because this family on a Wednesday was acting crazy. And that's why they changed. And it was over for them, baby. This family changed on Wednesday, baby. Because they was committed for being crazy. And they lost to you. Why? Because that's what made it change. Because why? It was over for the build-up tension they had against you. And that was behind the scenes and nobody want to talk about. About their fake loyalty, baby. Alright. What else, Pookie Woos? I'm fall to pieces when I think of you. What they found in that iPod changed the whole situation, baby. Baby, link to the star. It's over, baby. Mouse has dropped. It changed, baby, because they are wanted, baby, like a monkey, baby. The tricks is over, baby, because tricks ain't nothing for kids. And guess what? They getting downsized like a motherfucker. And it's a major change for this person linked to their wife. Oh, shit. They getting slayed. They feel betrayed because they person want to flirt with you. So they be watching you on TV. Hello, boo-boo. And this is also linked to an actor who is linked to a movie, baby. Okay? But let's know this, baby. You are an angel, baby, and they see that. And they are now scared because when they found out you was an angel, it was over for these people. And there was more than 50 people that's going to be in terror. So it's more than 50 people. So let's count it, baby. 50 plus another 50 who was trying to run off with your shit. This is a whole group. That's over 100 people, baby. Linked to a lady, baby. And they all mad because they know it's over. Dead in the whole situation. Linked to this lover who was hitting on this person. And that was the mystery. They ran you off because they was beating on you, baby. And they thought you was dumb. And they was dreaming of somebody who was blonde. What the hell? This is eternal. Go heal your behind, you fake bastard. Why you gotta be so fake? This is eternal. This is eternal. Go heal. Cause you got 1,000. Okay, so we going. Okay, 1,000 plus that's 100. So that's 1,100 people plus another 10. Man, there's a whole lot of people in your energy that was being fake. They gotta all go heal, baby. And they were getting paid thousands of dollars. And they was ready to be fake. Ready to be a loser. Well, this is general. Linked to a scam. Baby, they so proud of you being brave like a monkey. Because they were trying to rip you off, baby. But this is smashing somebody home. And this is a tough situation. But guess what? They lost to your hero. And somebody fell for you, baby. And somebody also fell down and they lost it all because they got sued, linked to a native. And a nurse. And this big guy. Oh, dang, if you count all these people, that was 1,100. That's another 50. That's 60, 70. Man, it's almost... Anyway, they all got dumped. There's a whole lot of people going down for this. And you getting 4 stars, baby, at 6 a.m. in the morning, baby. Linked to the government. Baby, it's a cold day in hell. They know it's over for drugs. They trying to say drugs involved in your situation. You getting your money, baby. And that's everybody know it's in the open, baby. Because you was pure. You cleaned up your mess, baby, and that's what saved you. You get the new! You get the new to improve, and you get your money, boo-boo. Yay! I'll need a lot of ice cream. And don't forget to get your new family, baby. No stressing today. Hey, don't be stressing today, baby. Good morning. I'm waking up as I speak. Y'all see that? I was sleepy, baby. I was doing this. Oh, let me get online, baby. Let me go on ahead and record something for the Butcher Blues, baby. All right. You getting a new girl, baby. And this girl is feeling jilted by you because this new person want to be loyal to you, baby. Because this singer was being cruel. And now they crying, baby. Because they was paying a cop to strike at you and ruin you. And they had romantic thoughts about tweaking this and getting you back on the market. But they found out you was a psychic, baby. And that's breaking news. This nailed everybody to the wall. Now everybody mourning. Because why? They was missing information of your DNA. They didn't know, nigga. They didn't know. Bullshit. They didn't know, baby. Woo, of your beauty, baby. And that you came from an upstanding breed. Baby. Y'all didn't know, baby. That's why you get defended. You win again, baby. A change is coming again. Again. Sorry, that's what I meant. Well, a change coming. You about to start gaining. Instead of you losing everything and everybody saying no, you start to get yes. And this is biting this teenager because that's what they was getting off of you. And this is ultimate betrayal, baby, because they was being Putin. And they was paying somebody to kill you. Now they praying for you. Linked to a model, somebody that they put above you, somebody they was doing everything for, baby, was trying to take you out. And that was behind the scenes that the lawyer found out, and that's what indicted them. Ooh, because what they found out the iPhone, baby, told it all. Y'all remember on them little screen rolls when all them people said, I got a new iPhone. Check all them people. They probably linked to this whole, just saying. If the government was giving out iPhones, I didn't get one. But check all the people that they gave free iPhones to. You gonna link it up, baby. Because they was involved in this bullshit. Did y'all know that the federals over y'all iPhones, right? You weirdos. I got a bullshit ass phone. I ain't got no iPhone. I got a dumb ass Android. That's how I know. iPhones can get in any phone, baby. Anyway, hope y'all know the feds are on your iPhones. Once they delivered it to y'all and y'all was all proud online. Oh, I got an iPhone. I seen it on the commercials. Check the people that you had sending all your free iPhones to. And I noticed that too. They sent them to all the thieves. I'm just being honest, y'all. Think about it. I ain't a thief. I didn't get a free iPhone from the government. But they knew the suspects was gonna dump theyself. Ooh. Oh, y'all didn't know that? Yeah, baby. Look deeper. Then, oh, snap. Because they show swinging it your way. The DA. Oh, it's over, baby. Link to the fans. They got played and there's players. They got to go to rehab. Somebody who shoot up linked to a teenager, and that was the secret, baby. They was hiding this fighting the judge because the judge just found out the real deal. It's over, DA. District Attorney. Let's keep going. We already did all these. La 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 la. Ooh, y'all hear what I hear off of Mrs. Doubtfire? Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a catch me a cat. Somebody went looking for you to catch you, baby. Like somebody got caught literally, and they thought they would change up